Delone Catholic High School invites your family to experience our vibrant school community. Visit DeloneCatholic.org today to schedule a personal tour or shadow day so you can make an informed choice about your child's education.
The best way to inform your decision making is to come and see. Visit us. Every day is open house. We welcome you to come by and to learn more about us.
Your child deserves an education that supports your family values. Come see how Delone Catholic High School can support your family.
This is Joseph Shirillo, graduating class of 2023 at Delone Catholic High School in McSherrystown, PA. My previous school experiences didn't prepare me to become the person I am today like Delone Catholic has. And when you enroll at Delone Catholic, you will be challenged, but at the same time, the school community nurtures you to create your own path. Delone Catholic welcomed me into their community and helped me become the person I am meant to be. I participated with the drama department, athletics, organized charity events, and serve in many leadership roles. All of these opportunities have prepared me for the next part of my life. Delone Catholic also helped me to grow in my relationship with God, and now I invite you to join this amazing community.
To schedule a private tour and learn more about Delone Catholic High School, visit DeloneCatholic.org or call 717-637-5969. Delone Catholic, prepared to lead, prepared to serve, and prepared for life.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Delone Catholic High School for tonight's matchup. It is the PIAA District 3, I think it is 2A Boys Varsity Semifinals, York Catholic versus Delone. I'm Danny Smith. I'm here with my husband Bill Smith, our intern Luke. We've got Tony and George coming at you with the action tonight on mic, and we've got Mike Knoll, who's running the camera for us. And I just want to thank everyone who's taken time to help us get these live streams up and running. We couldn't do this without some wonderful volunteers, lots of help. I want to thank the refs, I want to thank the timekeepers, I want to keep the scorekeepers, the coaches, everybody out here, the parents working in concessions, the folks out there at the taking tickets coming in. We really appreciate all the volunteers who make all these events possible. Thank you so very much. Want to hit a couple upcoming things to let you know what's going on. It's been a minute, so bear with me. I'm trying to get back into the groove of things. Sorry about that. All kinds of stuff going on here. All right, there we go. The upcoming live streams. We have tomorrow, February 21st, is the girls basketball semifinals. So they will take place here. They are playing Boiling Springs. Then you'll see us, you're going to have a little bit of break for us. We don't have the schedule, so I can't tell you the other sports things coming up. It depends on how these games goes. So check social media, check Facebook, Instagram, the athletics page, all the different, and the website for any of the upcoming live streams we have regarding sports. After that, we have the Ash Wednesday, the all-school mass on Wednesday, March 5th. So those are the two that we know, tomorrow and March 5th. There may be some others coming up as we progress through. As always, want to take a moment to thank the some of the members of our Squires Guild, Tremor Family Dentistry, G&S Foods, Donald B. Smith Roofing, McSherrystown Home Association, Griffith Plumbing Services, McSherrystown K, Council 2551, and the Ladies Auxiliary. Also want to thank Hanover Auto Team, David Orthodontics, Thrive It, Molly Bruce, Conowago Enterprises, Conowago Contractors, and UPMC. Squires Guild was established in 2023 in an association of businesses that provide financial and professional support for the academic and extracurricular programs of Delone and our students in the pursuit of excellence. In addition to financial support, businesses can support Delone Catholic through volunteering as a guest speaker, providing opportunities for students through internships, and participate in tax credit programs, and as always, through prayer. If you'd like to discuss how your business can join the Squires Guild, please reach out to Mr. Matthew Thomas. He's our Director of Community Engagement. You can reach him at his email address, which is on the screen, or scan that QR code, and that'll take you to the website for more information. So we really appreciate all the businesses that have reached out and are part of the Squires Guild, and we hope that if you're watching and you see this tonight, you will consider reaching out and seeing how you can help support our Squires as well. Do want to make sure everybody knows that bingo is back. The event is the Cash Bingo, sponsored by the Delone Athletic Association and the Notre Dame Club of Gettysburg. The first, I believe it is of 3 bingos, is this Saturday, February 22nd. I do not know if there are tickets left, so please reach out to Patty Smith. Her number is on the screen, 717-451-7618, if you're interested in tickets. The tickets will be $20. They will be sold at the door as long as there are tickets available. There's 20 games of regular bingo, paying $50 per game. The dinner that comes with your ticket cost is roast turkey platter, and like I said, you'll get 20 games of bingo. The doors open at 4. Dinner is served from 5 to 6:15. Bingo starts at 6:30. This all takes place here in the Delone Catholic High School cafeteria. Specials and speed bingo games are also available. Door prizes will be given out. No children under the age of 6. Also would like to make sure that we get to shout out and get well wishes to Assistant Athletic Director Amy Miller, who is recovering from surgery. So we hope that you have a very speedy recovery. Want to make sure that thoughts and prayers are with you, and that you know that we are thinking of you. Please get well and come back soon. Hopefully we get a thumbs up from her, or message letting her know that she's watching. And actually, it's probably better she's resting. Also want to make sure that families of senior musicians, thespians, and spring sports athletes, you have the opportunity to salute your Squire. Each year, Delone Catholic High School reserves space in our printed and digital programs to salute members of the senior class who have so proudly represented our school in athletics and the arts during their high school careers. We invite family members and friends of the class of 2025 to sponsor a salute to your special senior. Choices for the 24-25 programs include an 1/8 of a page salute for $15 or a 1/4 page salute for $30. Your salute can appear in your choice of additional programs the school through the year for $5 each. I think we're kind of at the end of that, so that's more for announcement at the beginning of the year. We will also happily design your salute for you. Please provide the message, text, and any images you wish to include. Please order your salute by March 7th to ensure publication in the spring sports, spring musical, or spring concert programs. For questions or more information, please contact Mrs. Julia Furman at jfurman@DeloneCatholic.org. You can scan that QR code on the screen, and that will take you to the website to give you all the information coming up regarding that. We have the Cash Bingo March 9th. This is a news from one of our partner schools. St. Teresa's Calcutta Catholic School presents a Cash Bingo on March 9th at the beginning of Conewago campus. It's 55 Basilica Drive in Hanover, PA. Doors open at 12 p.m. Bingo begins at 1:30. The cost of tickets on or before February 28th, so that deadline's coming up, is $25. Or $20 before February 28th. After February 28th, they will be $25. Everyone in attendance must have a ticket, everyone. So make sure you have tickets for everybody coming through the door with you. You can purchase tickets at stck8school.org or call 717-632-8715. You can also scan that QR code. It'll take you right to that website that I told you. Food, drink, and small games of chance will be available for purchase. It's about that time again, folks. Please keep an eye out for upcoming news coming soon for Squire Impact Day. As we look ahead, we warmly invite the community to unite once more in support of Delone Catholic High School on March 12th, 2025 during Squire Impact Day. Your generous contributions will be instrumental in providing tuition assistance for families, bolstering the Squire Athletics Fund, and enhancing the arts at Delone Catholic Fund. Together, we can ensure that our dedicated faculty and staff continue to be a font of blessings for our Squires and Squirettes, nurturing leaders of tomorrow and inspiration and care. Coming up on time, if you haven't seen the social media posts, the kids are diligently rehearsing. They sound great. Things are going to be amazing, I am sure, for the arts at Delone Catholic is presenting Rodgers and Hammerstein's Oklahoma. It's an exuberant classic that is lively, tuneful music full of cowboys, farmers, romance, and fearless optimism. You can scan that QR code on your screen for ticket information. Tickets for students and seniors are $8, $10 for all other. DCH students and staff admitted free with ID. We also want to give you some updates on the Spirit of the Squire. The Music Association cash raffle and dinner. So it's the Spirit of a Squire supports the arts, including our student musician who share their talent in service to the school at the school liturgies, football games, pep rallies, concerts, and more. The 43rd Annual Music Association cash raffle dinner, to be held on Saturday, April 5th, 2025, is a fun way to support our creative squires and squirettes. You can join the crowd at Save Social Hall, located at 5865 Hanover Road, Hanover, PA. Doors will open at 5:30, and a roast turkey dinner will be served buffet style at 6:30 p.m. Your $100 ticket includes dinner for two and a chance to win one of 52 cash prizes, including the grand prize of $5,000. Small games of chance, a shared drawing raffle, and raffle baskets will also be available. Tickets can be purchased online. You can scan that QR code to take you right to that information, or contact Robin Wolford at 717-825-1638. Our squires want to thank you for your continued support. It's getting to be spring. Everybody's getting their gardens ready. If you would like to show your support for Delone Catholic by putting out your garden flag, and you don't have one yet, the PTO is selling yard flags for $20 each. Your purchase can be sent home with a current student or picked up in the main office Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. You can scan that QR code to order online or go to the website. Everything we talk about on here pretty much comes from the MyDCHS app or the website or the social media accounts. So for all that information, like I said, go to the MyDCHS app and you can find out so much more information, like the lunch menu, the schedule for the day, partner school events, you name it. We try and coordinate it through there. You can also check out our social media pages: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, well, formerly Twitter, it's now X, and LinkedIn. Delone would like you to invite you to be our guest. When you're making a decision as important as which school is best for a student should not be left to visit by chance. So you may want to schedule a visit to campus. You're welcome to visit as often as needed to make your decision. You can use the QR code on the screen to schedule your website or go to the website to schedule your personal tour or your shadow day. If you need to come more than once, we welcome you to do that. The website is www.delonecatholic.org. Go under the admissions tab and go under the Be Our Guest tab. Like I said, you can scan the QR code and that'll take you right there. And while we're getting to that time where we have tax programs that can benefit Delone Catholic, we invite you to check out more information on our website regarding the tax programs that help support our school in various ways. Now I'm just going to give me one moment as I put this on pause here. I want to hand things over to the guys. It looks like they're ready to start and get some news out to you. 1 second while I hand it over to Tony and George.
And welcome everybody to the Shep Gym here on the campus of Delone Catholic High School for tonight's Class District 3 AA semifinal game between the Squires of Delone and the Fighting Irish of York Catholic. I'm Tony Weaver, and along with George and Ida, we're going to be calling the game tonight. Mike Knowles on camera, Danny and Bill Smith producing, and Luke helping out our intern. We'll just note we'll also be on tomorrow night for the girls' 4A quarterfinal game against Boiling Springs. But tonight, George, we have Delone Catholic and York Catholic, and we've been talking about this for like 6 weeks. That we hope it didn't happen in the semifinals, but that's what happened.
Tony, you are absolutely right. We saw this coming. We got two really good teams in this Class 2A boys matchup in District 3. And looks like the Delone boys are getting ready to take the court here, so I'll just hold on for just a moment. Okay. And here come the Squires taking the court. Yeah, Tony, this matchup, we're already in the semifinals. Unfortunately, one team will move on to the finals in districts and go to the states, and one team's going to go home. And these are both really good basketball teams, and they're matched up, and they know each other. You and I have talked about this matchup, fairly equal in talent. We expect to see a good one tonight. We expect a good crowd. So it's all before us.
Yeah, 6 weeks ago we had the second game. The York Catholic beat Delone down at their court in December. And in early January, we came back here and have one of the best games we did all year, a double overtime thrower where Delone beat them 46-40 in double OT. And they're back here tonight to take it up again. And there's no secrets here. Both these teams know each other. They know what's going to be played. And the only question is, I talked to Coach Stahl before the game, and Luke Rebert going to play. He got hurt in the New Oxford game at middle of January, and he's back. He practiced all week, and he's 95% sure he's going to start him. But if he doesn't, Colin Redding will get the nod.
Tony, the early word on Luke is the fact that he did practice all week. He's got a new protective rib cage, a little bit more secure, a little bit harder. He practiced all week. He did scrimmage. We'll have to see how he goes. He's a big clog in the middle for the Squires, and a lot of their offense goes around him because of the defensive presence that it takes to guard him inside at 6'5". He helps people's offensive games by opening things up on the outside for other people.
Yeah, both these teams played in the counties and both lost. York Catholic lost to Redline 77-65. And Delone played West York and had one of their forgettable games, 66-20. They lost. Luke Rebert did not play in that game. That didn't help the outcome. But I talked to Coach Staub about that game before tonight's game, and he said, you know what, we only had 10 turnovers in that game. We just didn't shoot the ball. And me and Mr. Knoll there were at the game, and he's right. I mean, there was layups missed, and
Tony,
it just was not the same Delone team.
Yeah, in every sport, every once in a while you have a contest like that, and sometimes as a coach you don't even look at the film.
He didn't look at this film.
You didn't look at the tape. You just throw it away and say, okay, guys, let's go back and start over, look at the fundamentals, and just work on all the things that we know we can do, and regain some self-confidence and get back to your basics, and that's what you do.
Yeah, like you said, the loser tonight goes home, and we got a 17-6 York Catholic against a 20-3 Delone Catholic, and one of them can't play anymore after tonight.
Yeah.
The other one that wins gets to go to Giants Center next Wednesday afternoon at 2:45 for the district championship, and also secures their way into the state championships, the PIAA state championships. So there's a lot more basketball to be played for the winner of this game tonight. Yeah,
and Tony, you said something earlier. These teams know each other. That is so true. There's no secrets between the coaching staffs. There's not going to be anything I think it's going to be too surprising. The players know one another. They've guarded each other for 2 years, some of them for 3 years. You know, this is the way basketball should be played. You got those rivalries. The kids know one another. They get after one another. Good talent on the court, good coaches on the bench, and the fans are excited about this. I expect to see a big crowd here tonight.
Yeah, it's like the 9th time they played in the last 3 years. They played 2 times in their league, and they've been matching up in these district playoff games the last couple years. Now, conversely, the girls in York Catholic had that same thing, but now York Catholic is only AAA, and the Delone girls are still at 4A.
Yeah.
So they don't have to worry about each other. I saw Coach Spankos, the girls coach from York Catholic, come into the gym tonight and talk to him a little bit. And he's saying, yeah, now me and Jerry can root for each other.
Yeah.
Unlike the guys coaches here tonight, Dustin Beckel and Staub, our coach.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you know, you take a look at the game itself. You know, you try to break it down. You know, first of all, we're going to look early and often, Tony, how Luke Rebert holds up with that injury. Hopefully he starts to play, he forgets about it, and he's full speed 100%. That's what we're hoping for. But it really revolves around him. He's got a strong inside presence, and that helps that Delone outside game. He creates a lot of shots because he draws defensive pressure from the other team.
Yeah, he does, and he only had 7 the last time Delone and York Catholic played. Actually, it was 46-40, which I think is a pretty low-scoring game for Delone and York Catholic. We'll have to see how things shake out tonight. But both teams have to put a big loss, you know, in the counties behind them, and now everything's in front of whoever wins this game.
Well, you know, all coaches, and these coaches I'm sure in the locker room before they come back out again, are going to talk about two keys. Every basketball coach talks about these two keys: turnovers and rebound. Turnovers, limit your turnovers, take care of the basketball, and be able to rebound the basketball. If you can limit your turnovers, if you can control the boards, control your boards on your end and get a few offensive rebounds, you can stay in most games, and that's important.
And that's what didn't happen Delone and West York. They didn't get any rebounds. They didn't get a lot of second shots, but then again, they didn't make a lot of their first shots either. They had a terrible night shooting the ball. George, let's run down who's going to start here for Delone. Brandon Clayball, number 1. Liam O'Brien, number 5. Griffin Collins, number 12, who I think's really come on as the year is going on here. Number 21, Brayton Smith. And we're going to circle in Luke Rebert to start here for Delone tonight. And let's see what happens if he goes out there when they announce.
Tony, a couple weeks ago, you and I had the opportunity. We didn't do the game, but we went over to New Oxford and saw a great game at New Oxford between Delone and New Oxford. And Will Smith, a freshman, came in off the bench and had a big impact on that game.
Yeah, had 17 points that night, his career high. He had 5 threes and 2 foul shots for 17 points. And, you know, if they could get that kind of an effort from him off the bench tonight, even maybe 9 to 12 points, I think that's going to go large for Delone.
Yeah, you know, Tony, I sat there and I watched that game that he played. And he played, in my opinion, with so much confidence. There was no hesitation at all when he had the ball. He knew what he wanted to do with it, and he knocked down those shots. And to my mind, that was the difference in that game.
Yeah, 17 points was it was a 4-point victory for Delone in that game, and that was a hard-fought game. That's a game Luke got injured his ribs again.
Tony, we'll probably also see Colin Redding come in and Chase Martin come in also off the bench.
They're the 3 guys that are going to come off the bench. I mean, that's the way it's been all year for Coach Stahl, but maybe Luke Vandergrift too. He's been getting a lot of time. He usually goes 9 deep.
Yep.
For York Catholic, we got number 3, Evan Bischoff's going to start. Sam McKim, number 10. Tate Keffer, number 34. Sean Devitt, number 44. And leading scorer in the league, Jake Dallas, number 31. I guess he's not the leading scorer. I guess Herndon from Hanover was, but Dallas is number 2.
Yep.
And so.
Well, we've seen this York Catholic team play many times, and you and I both, and many other people, have great respect for Jake Dallas's game. He can do a lot of things on the court.
Yeah, very nice kid too. We talked to him after the last game. You know, he said he'd be back. I think everybody knew this was going to happen.
Yeah.
Like we thought maybe it would be in the finals, but you know what? It's in the semifinals, and that's the way they have to play it here. You lose, you go home.
Well, they have to keep an eye on Jake Dallas. They got to find out where he's at. Okay. He, like Luke Rebert, will draw a lot of attention from defenders, and he'll open up things from the outside. And this York Catholic team, in my opinion, has got 3 guys that can knock down the threes very efficiently.
Well, that's what happened down at York Catholic early in the year. They made 10 threes.
Yeah.
And if they make 10 threes tonight, you know, it's going to be the same thing. You can't let them shoot. You can't let them get their feet set and shoot that basketball from out there.
So Delone's got to D up, play good team defense. The other thing, one of the keys in this game, and our listeners, Tony, have heard us talk about this, Delone has got to make their foul shots in this game.
Yeah, they're still hanging around 55%, and we know York Catholic shoots a lot better than that from the foul line. So it's going to be, and by the way, let's just go over them. The Mid-Penn sent 3 refs here tonight. Chris Ziegler, Mike Berry, and Ryan Mahoney are the refs tonight. And they're going to call this game now. Neither of these teams saw any of these refs all year long, so this is going to be, you know, whatever. I'm glad that they decided to send out of conference refs and not York County refs, where they might have some preconceived, you know, not that they're bad refs, but, you know, let's see somebody that hasn't seen anybody all year.
And coaches tell their players and try to coach them along these lines. You got to see and you got to feel how the game is being called, and you have to adjust your game to how the game's being called. How physical are they going to let them play underneath, okay? And you have to adjust your game to that. It's very important.
Yeah, I'm trying to adjust my mic closer to my mouth, and I'm trying to do that. I know in my ear I can hear it. So hopefully I've fixed that now.
But Tony, this is playoff basketball. This is a great time of year. This is what it's all about. 2 good basketball teams They know each other. They're going to get after each other. Good one. I'm excited to do it. I know you are too.
Yeah, and it's getting to be a nice crowd here. And by the way, I know Danny already covered this, but we get well wishes to Assistant Athletic Director Amy Miller. She's recovering from surgery. Hope you're listening, Amy, and get well soon. Hello to Marty Clunk listening, and Steve Weaver, I know, a buddy of mine, he had surgery today. I think he's listening. Hopefully he's doing all right.
Steve, I hope you're doing well. Hope you're listening to the game.
All the guys that listen to us all the time. A lot of people have contacted me, and I know have contacted you and asked if we were going to do the games. Finally, Delone put it out on the air that we were going to do the games. So
yeah.
We'll be here tomorrow night also to do the girls' game, and we'll break that down a little bit more tomorrow night.
Yep.
Maybe at halftime of this game, we're going to send it back to Danny, and she'll go over some of the other stuff that is going on here at Delone like she did earlier. But for right now, we got the District 3 2A boys semifinal. And George, we called some big games over the last couple of years up at Hershey and stuff, but you know, this one's going to be.
This has got the feel of a big one, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, because it's winner take all here. I
yeah.
mean, you hear that all the time, but this really is.
There's nobody here in this court tonight, Tony, that wants to go home. That's for sure. As the captains are getting to meet each other out in the middle of the court, along with the coaches and the referees, these kids don't want to go home. But unfortunately, somebody will, and somebody will move on to Hershey to play for the district championship.
Yeah, and what we usually say we're going to send it over to Tree Lawrence, but he's out in Arizona at spring training with his son, so he's probably listening too.
Yeah.
Tonight we're going to send it over to Eric Lawrence, and he's going to be doing the starting lineups and the welcome here to the Shep Gym here at Delone Catholic.
Tony, looking at this Delone roster, and we saw that, you know, we've done a number of their games, that we've got to get some offensive output from Liam O'Brien. He's got to knock down some outside shots. That's a big part of his game. And one of the best athletes on the team, and we've watched him for a number of years, okay? Brandon Smith, 6'1", senior, number 21. He has come on, and boy, he's been knocking down some outside shots, particularly from that corner, Tony. I think that's his favorite place.
Yeah, he had a career night here against Lancaster Catholic. We saw him knock down 6 threes. And if he can do that, if he can get open, I think York Catholic, if I remember correctly from the first game, they mix up their defenses pretty well, but they're predominantly man-to-man.
Yeah.
Now, Delone's been playing that 2-3 zone all year, and that really stymied York Catholic the last time.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, Luke did play, but he only had 7 points that night, but his defensive presence was something. Another thing Liam O'Brien has to do is help with the rebounding.
Yep.
Because if he's hitting the boards and putting the offensive rebounds back, that's really going to help the Squires tonight also.
Taking care of the ball for Delone, who's going to handle it and have it in his hands a lot. Griffin Collins, he's got to take care of it, get it across midcourt, distribute the ball, take care of the ball, and set up the offense for the Squires.
Bischoff usually played point here for York Catholic the last time down. Sam McKim, he can nail him from anywhere. Jake Dallas can hit from anywhere in the court. Sean Devitt, who didn't start the last game they played here, but he came in. He has a nice shot also.
Yeah.
And if they knock down their threes, they're going to be awful tough to beat. I don't care where they're playing, here or York.
Yep.
So we got 2 minutes left before we send it over to Eric. They like to start these district games right on time, because these district refs there's somewhere in the gym here, there's an evaluator watching the refs. So they know they're being watched. They know their calls are going to be evaluated, and so they can move on to do more games down the road.
Not surprising. It looks like York Catholic brought a nice crowd, particularly a part of their student section, which is always great to see, and their cheerleaders are here also.
Yeah, it looks like Delone has a nice student section down there to our left, and York Catholic's right across there. Our cameraman can zoom in on them.
And from anybody down in York, the York Catholic group, if you're listening to us tonight, I hope you enjoy the broadcast. And congratulations on a great season.
Yeah, both these teams have had great 20-3 and 17-5, and you know, they both play really tough out of league schedules. They don't sit back and you know, just play in the league. They go out and they both 13-1 in the league, both of them. They shared the title in Division 3. So now the refs are going over there. They're going to call, with 1 minute left, we'll send it over to Eric, and he'll give you the starting lineups, which we already have given you, and then we'll have the tip. National anthem is going to be sung by Bella Garcia.
And she's done a great job all year we want to make sure we recognize her. And her name again is
Bella Garcia. All year long we've been watching them. We've been watching her sing, and tonight I went over and said, okay, what's your name? We're going to get it on the air.
Yes. She's done a terrific job, that's for sure.
All right, send it over to Eric now, and we'll shut up here until tip-off.
Where's John at? I don't think he turned him on. There you go. Hey, you turn that off. Turn that off. That was Bella Garcia.
junior here at Delone Catholic, singing that, as she has all year at all the boys' home games. George, here we go. And we had the starting lineups, right? Luke Rubbert is going to start for Delone.
Yeah. Tony, Tate Keffer, number 34, is in that starting lineup for York Catholic. He looks to be about 6'4", and gives them a little bit more height and some inside presence. We know Jake Dallas is about 6'3". Okay, so that'll be interesting how they battle inside with Luke Rubbert and Liam O'Brien.
Yeah, Delone's probably going to start in their 2-3 zone, but we'll have to see if they press. They've been pressing here the last couple games. Yeah, and Tate Keffer's going to jump against Luke Rubbert here, so here we go. Ball's controlled, taken away. Back to York Catholic. Back to Dallas. Jake Dallas out front.
2-3 zone, Tony.
Gives it up to Bischoff.
2-3 zone by Delone.
Tate Keffer. Back to Tate Keffer. Back to Bischoff. Inside. Nice pass inside. Lay it up and in by Keffer.
Sam McKim with that assist, Tony.
Yeah, Sam McKim ran the high post, got it to the low post. Squires have it. Man-to-man by York Catholic. Smith out front to Rubbert. Rubbert back to O'Brien. Griffin Collins gets it to O'Brien. O'Brien drives, stops, pops. Not there. Rebounded by York Catholic. Bischoff has it. Brings it down the court. Gets it to Keffer. Bischoff's going to shoot a three. Not there. Rebounded by Clayball. Foul on Delone. After the shot, though, the guy was down before he got hit. So I think it's going to be on Liam O'Brien.
Well, they're bad fouls, and that's a bad foul. I mean, that's all you can say about that. You can't foul that three-point shooter like that, Tony.
Well, he was down. The shot was done when he fouled him. That's even worse.
Yeah.
No foul shots. Ball into Jake Dallas, back to Bischoff. Bischoff brings it around to McKim. McKim back to Bischoff to Dallas. Again, they're using the double post there. Kate Keffer's out front now. A long three by McKim. That's off the board, no good. Oh, Liam O'Brien had it, almost had it taken away. Gets it to Smith. Smith into Rubbert. Rubbert controls it, puts it on the floor. Stops, goes up, lays it up, and got it.
That's the inside presence that Delone's got to have, Tony.
Delone has a trap going here. Dallas gets it, though. Clears it away. Stolen away by Delone. Play ball has it to Liam O'Brien. Gives it to Brandon Smith. Up. Oh, he can't make it go. It don't go.
Missed an easy two there.
Back comes Bischoff. McKim to Bischoff. Jake Dallas out front. Puts it on the floor. A long three, got it. That was Bischoff hitting that one.
But it was Jake Dallas bringing the defense to him, Tony, that made that shot possible.
From the wing. Play ball to Smith. Smith brings it around, back to Rubbert. Rubbert to Liam. Griffin Collins drives, stops, takes a little pop, 5-footer, not there. Rubbert on the rebound, puts it back up, and makes it.
Oh, aggressive, no hesitation, Tony. Turned around, jump shot, knocked it down.
Devitt tried to put it up, but it was blocked. Delone gets it back, O'Brien into Rubbert again. He puts it up, can't make it, gets the rebound back, lays it up, it's no good.
Delone missed a couple inside shots.
Already, yeah. But 34 Keffer.
But I love the aggressiveness on that board.
Bischoff has it, crosses the timeline. McKim's now out. They got Keffer. McKim's going to take a 5-footer off the rim.
That's a good shot, Tony. No hesitation, didn't bring the ball down.
Yeah, he was open.
Turned and faced right away.
O'Brien puts it on the floor, drives. Oh, he loses it. Bischoff has it. Bischoff's going to go to the basket, lays it up, and he's going to be fouled by Brandon Smith. That's going to be his first, team second. Going to the line for two will be Bischoff will be going to the line for two.
Bischoff pushing that ball hard to the hole.
5-4, 4:54 left here. Bischoff's first shot, he got it. We'll get one more.
Bischoff, only a junior, Tony.
Let's see. Shot Deshaun Devitt goes out, number 33, Michael Glazer, who you talked about in pregame, back in there.
Yeah, gives them some height.
He makes them both foul shots. It's 7-4. York Catholic going to try a little 1-2-2 press themselves. Clayball gets it across the timeline. Gets the ball into Rebert. Collins. Smith from downtown. Got it. Rattled it home.
Yeah, good job attacking that press, Tony. Getting that open shot and making the three.
Jake Dallas settles it down out front here. Tie game with 4:20 left here in the first quarter. Bischoff has it out front. Over to Jake Dallas. York Catholic going to be patient. Bischoff's going to take another long three. Rims out, no good. Clayball on the rebound for the Squires. He brings it up before they can set their press up. Liam O'Brien has it. Back to Clayball. Clayball drives. Gets it across to Griffin Collins. Smith puts it up.
Call the offensive foul, I believe.
Call an offensive foul on Smith. Third foul on Squires. Clayball and Rebert are coming out. Into the game comes Chase Martin and Colin Redding.
Looks like Delone keeps their press on here, Tony.
Foul on Chase Martin. That's the fourth. Delone's going to get in foul trouble here. Next time, no fouls on York Catholic yet. Bischoff has it, spins, dribbles, gets out of the press. Jake Dallas puts it on the floor, lays it up, not there. Rebounded by number 33. Dallas gets his own rebound. Dallas got the missed rebound off Glazer's shot and stuck it in. Smith again from downtown. Rolls around, not there. Liam O'Brien corrals it.
Oh, smart play to throw it back out.
That was.
Smart play.
Redding got it back there, and now Griffin Collins has it out front. Delone runs a 1-4 now. Chase Martin has it.
York Catholic in the man-to-man.
Yeah, they've been in the man-to-man the whole game except for their press. Smith tries to drive, gives it to Chase Martin. Back to Collins. Collins spins. Chase Martin from downtown, not there.
Good inside. Good inside.
Rebert rebounded back to Smith. Smith's going to go to the basket, lays it up. Can't make it go. Delone having trouble with their. Did we have a timeout here?
We have timeout. Somebody got hit in the eye, I believe, Tony. It might be Jake Dallas.
Jake Dallas is going to have to go out and sit.
Or a hip or something.
Something happened to him.
But they stopped the game because of that.
Was that a non-contact injury? I didn't really see it.
I didn't see it myself. Delone, strong inside presence, needs to finish some of those shots.
Yeah, and, Smith took a seat now, and somebody else came in for Delone. Looks like
Colin Redding.
Yeah, Colin Redding came back in. Chase Martin back in. So let's see what they do without Jake Dallas out there. Number 34 came back in the game, Tate Keffer. Bischoff has it. Into Keffer, over to McKim. Good ball movement. Bischoff has it, drives, gets it back to Devitt.
Good pressure by Collins up front defensively.
Brandon Smith on the bench for Delone with 2 fouls. Sam McKim gets it inside. Devitt from downtown, he hit it.
Yeah, good job by Glazer, rotating that ball, finding the open man with the pass.
12-7.
Who hit that last bucket?
Devitt. Into Luke Rebert, he put it in. Nice feed by Liam O'Brien. Rebert cuts the deficit to 3 with 1:50 left here in the first quarter. Keffer over to McKim, back to Bischoff. Bischoff drives and stops, spin dribbles. Nice block by Luke Rebert. He controls the ball. Gets it to Chase Martin as he brings it across the timeline. Colin Redding, back to Liam O'Brien. He thought about it, gave it up. Liam O'Brien has it in the corner. Back to Chase. Chase drives, goes to the basket, lays it up. Not there. Bischoff brings it across the timeline for York Catholic. McKim has it out front. Under a minute here left.
Might have been an ankle for Jake Dallas, Tony. I see him taping his ankle now. Yeah, taping that ankle.
They might be playing for the last shot here. I don't know, George. With 40 seconds left, Delone's not going to really come out and pressure him. McKim and Bischoff just throwing the ball back and forth. Now we got a little bit of Griffin Collins comes up. Nice spin dribble. Ball taken away by Colin Redding. He's all alone, lays it home. Got it.
Got it. Good. Well, it all started with the pressure by Collins out front, Tony.
Ball almost lost again. Passed over to Tate Keffer.
12 seconds.
Down to 12 seconds, 10 now. McKim has it. McKim drives, gives it up to long three, not there. Rebounded by, and the ball, that's going to be the end of the first quarter. I don't think the ref's going to make a call under there for out of bounds. Right now, Delone Catholic 11, York Catholic 12. For Delone Catholic, Braden Smith with 3, Luke Rubbert with 6, and 2 points for Colin Redding.
Bischoff with 5, Dallas with 2, and he went out and he's getting his ankle taped. We'll keep an eye on that. Keffer with 2, Devitt with 3 for a total of 12.
For fouls, we got Braden Smith with 2, Chase Martin with 1, and Liam O'Brien with 1. And for York Catholic, no fouls in that first quarter.
Yeah, Delone got out of that first quarter. They had 4 fouls early and then sat on it. Didn't commit that 5th foul, which I thought was big too.
Yeah, they got their 4th foul with 3:49 left in the quarter and went the whole way without them.
Because York Catholic goes to the line after that point. They're shooting 2 shots.
The arrow favors Delone Catholic, so they'll get it coming out here to start the second quarter, down 1.
A number of shots inside, Tony, that Delone just couldn't finish.
Yeah, they had 2 or 3 in their layups that didn't go down.
Yeah.
District 3 AA semifinal here at Shep Gym here at Delone Catholic. Winner goes to the Giant Center. The loser goes home.
We'll keep an eye on Jake Dallas, Tony.
Let's see who's in there for Delone. Smith's back in for Delone.
He looks like he's moving fairly well there. He's still sitting on the bench. We'll keep an eye on that as Delone inbounds.
Colin Redding's in there to start now, and so's Will Smith. Back to Liam O'Brien. 2 freshmen on the court now for Delone. Ball goes into, it's going to be a foul on number 33.
Glazer, Tony.
Glazer gets his first foul.
Just a little too aggressive playing through the man over his back.
First team foul. Redding will trigger it in. Ball's going to stay with Delone as the ball's knocked out of bounds as Redding tried to get it into Liam O'Brien.
Looked like they might have had Smith down low there for an instant, Tony, under the bucket, but missed him.
Liam O'Brien has it, drives to the basket, puts it on the floor. Smith going to take a 3 from the corner, rims off, nice. Oh, and the ball just won't go. Liam O'Brien had a layup and couldn't make it go, spun around and came out.
Yeah.
Looks like Jake Dallas is going to give it a shot. He's over there at the bench to come in. As Bischoff has it out front. Number 15 in the game now, Evan Kipple for York Catholic. Sam McKim has it. Back to Bischoff. Back to Sam McKim. Kipple has it. Number 40 in there also, Grove. McKim takes a shot, it's blocked. Redding has it. Redding gives it up to Liam O'Brien. Will Smith, not there. Rebounded by number 33, Glazer. Ball to McKim, back to Bischoff. Bischoff spins. Whoa. Grove has it, almost taken away again by Delone. Bischoff drives to the hoop. Gives it up. Smith has it. Smith loses it.
Yeah, just a little bit out of control, Tony. Didn't have the numbers.
Yeah, didn't have the numbers. He should have brought that out front. Bischoff has it back. Ball to McKim, back to Bischoff. 6:15 left, no score here in the second quarter yet. Put up by number 40, Andrew Grove, and he hits about a 12-footer from the baseline. first points of this quarter.
No hesitation on that shot. Took it right to the hole.
Foul on number 15. Evan Kipple, his first, team's second.
Collins back in along with clay ball, Tony.
Yeah, and Smith and Liam O'Brien's going to take a rest. And it looks like Jake Dallas is back in now. He's going to give it a shot.
And McKim takes a seat for York Catholic, gets a rest.
Following to Redding. Redding back to Griffin Collins. Tough man-to-man here by York Catholic. Collins pulls it out, sets things up, takes it to the hole, spin dribbles. Can't get the layup to fall. Jake Dallas on the rebound. He brings it up the court. He's looking. He stops and he takes an 18-footer. He got it.
Didn't look like anything was wrong with that ankle, did it?
No, that was a two-pointer just inside the line. York Catholic up 5. Collins to the basket. Stops. Rebert to the hole. Lays it up. They're going to call an offensive foul on Luke Rebert.
Yeah, I don't know about that, Tony. It looked like he stopped and went up vertical, but tough call. Tough call.
Bischoff has it. Delone's going to try a little bit of a 1-2-2 trap now.
Broken
Grove
with
has it. Back out front to number 15, Kipple. Back to Grove. Grove's going to take a long three. Not there. Rebounded. They're going to call Smith for his third foul, I think. And it is. Braden Smith's foul number 3.
It's a tough call. It's just a tough call. You know, both guys are going for the ball.
There was no advantage.
I didn't think there was any advantage either, Tony. I really didn't.
Bischoff has it. Gets back to Jake Dallas.
That was his second foul.
I have him for 3.
Okay.
Nice pass across the lane. Back to Bischoff. Dallas is going to take a long 3. Nailed it. You cannot let him get his feet set. 19-11 now. Delone's in trouble here. They need a bucket. Smith goes to the basket. Clayball has it back. Back to Smith. Smith to Rebert. Griffin Collins has it out front. Taking his time. Smith has it. Drive to the basket. Gets stopped. Gets it back. Rebert puts it on the floor.
Oh, he was fouled. He was fouled.
He's going to go to the line for 2. Let's see who they call that on.
He did a good job protecting the ball with both arms going down the lane. Got hammered. He'll go to the line and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, I don't know who the foul on for York Catholic was. Who they called on there? Number 40. Grove, his first foul.
Delone's got some subs coming in, Tony.
Rebert can't make the first one. Delone has Liam O'Brien, Chase Martin, and Luke Vandergrift's going to come in for the shooter here.